Happy Monday, guys. We are gonna talk about this bread. Oh my God, I grew up eating this junk because it was cheap and it went a long way in our family, as I'm sure a lot of you guys did as well. So this loaf, it was purchased on January 16th. We even marked it down. And it was to feed our fish in the canal. We tossed it on the table outside, and after a week, we noticed that it was still soft and zero mold. That's when Jason and I decided to do a little science experiment. Today is March 18th, 63 days. It's still soft without mold. So what does this mean? First of all, it is not made for human consumption. So seriously though, let's dive into what we're actually putting into our body by buying supermarket bread. And Eddie's over here, he's saying hi. So we're exposing the reality behind supermarket sliced bread. So in a televised advertisement in Spain, a celebrity was showcasing sliced bread, boasting its ability to remain fresh from the first slice to the last. Sounds appealing, right? No. Dealing with stale slices after a couple of days, it's pure convenience. That's all it is. But hold on. So we shouldn't be questioning the unnatural longevity of supermarket bread. If it stays fresh for unusually extended periods, 63 days, doesn't that raise some concerns of what we're putting into our body? So let's dive into the composition of the bread lining our supermarket shelves. By examining the facts, you can decide for yourself whether sliced bread is a breakfast staple or a choice better left to the birds, or, in our case, the fish in our neighborhood. Chemical manipulation and nutrient depletion. Contrary to what one might assume, the whiteness of white bread, it isn't natural. It's achieved through chemical bleaching, resulting in a brighter, more appealing shade. However, this process comes at a cost. The destruction of essential vitamins and the residue of toxic chlorinated hydrocarbons and dioxins. The paradox of enrichment, stripping away the goodness during the refinement process, which converts grain into refined white flour. Over 30 vital nutrients are stripped away. These include significant percentages of vitamin E, folic acid, biotin, vitamin B6, and numerous minerals and trace elements. Synthetic enrichments, a dubious solution to compensate for lost nutrients. Synthetic additives such as vitamins B1, B2, B3, and iron are introduced. However, this isn't a mere restoration of what was removed. It's an addition of substances not naturally present in the flour. A blend of chemical additives. The list of additives doesn't end there, and I cannot even pronounce half of them. Flour improvers, dough conditioners, and preservatives are added to enhance shelf life. This includes a dizzying array of substances like E150, A through D, caramel, E481, E472, and the list goes on, and it's aimed at prolonging freshness. Hidden processing aids. Beyond what's listed on labels, additional chemicals categorized as processing aids are utilized. These include enzymes like phospholipase A2, fungal A amylase, L-cysteine, to name just a few, each serving specific purposes but potentially sourced from questionable origins. The labeling deception. Much of what is labeled as whole wheat bread may not actually be whole wheat. Instead, it's often refined white bread with added brown coloring listed as caramel. Despite the misleading labeling, the product may lack the essential components of true whole wheat. So in conclusion, the truth about supermarket sliced bread reveals a concoction of chemical manipulation, nutrient depletion, and deceptive labeling practices. Whether it's a wise choice for your breakfast table is a decision definitely worth scrutinizing. It is definitely not going on my kitchen table. I might have grown up on it, but I'm definitely not going to be consuming it now. It is going to be fed to the fish. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me, 251-949-2220, Cindy at drcindyross.com. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and thanks for tuning in.